19 lawyers, 40 agents, 500 witnesses, 2,500 subpoenas, and $30 million wasted on a hoax. And we learned this week, based on what Ratcliffe released, that Clinton made it all up. She conjured this whole thing up. They knew she conjured it up by Brennan's notes. They all knew this, and yet we had to live through this for all that time. And that same individual who conjured up this hoax to hide the fact that she destroyed 30,000 emails, that same individual, what did she say just 3 weeks ago? She said no matter what, under no circumstances should Joe Biden concede. So the only party who has not accepted the will of the American people is the Democrat Party, and they are planning to do it again. Understand this too, Steve, that they are looking to, why is there just one party who wants to count ballots after Election Day, even if you can't distinguish the postmark on the envelope the ballot was delivered in? The postmark date. Why is that the case? The Democrats are trying to win this election after the election, and that's not how it works in our great nation, and the American people understand it. And again, I think that's why on Election Day in 26 days, they're going to reelect President Trump.
If you look at some of the polls, they say that the economy is the #1 issue, even over COVID right now. And they really hit about jobs last night, manufacturing jobs, and the number of jobs that were lost. And Mike Pence went after her for not voting for USMCA. And he says, if there is fracking, you're going to crush American jobs. Listen to this.
Senator Kamala Harris was one of only 10 members of the Senate to vote against the USMCA. It was a huge win for American auto workers. It was a huge win for American farmers, especially dairy in the upper Midwest. But Senator, you said it didn't go far enough on climate change, that you put your radical environmental agenda ahead of American auto workers and ahead of American jobs.
So she said last night he is not going to ban fracking. That is a fact. But we've known in the past, has supported that. And he has said he guarantees he will abolish fossil fuels. He told that girl that in the audience one time.
Right. Yeah, numerous times they've said they're going to ban fracking. And the USMCA is just another example of President Trump doing what he said. He said he was going to get out of NAFTA, and we got the new NAFTA, the new USMCA. She, in fact, voted against it. That has been good for our state. In Ohio, I think about Whirlpool, the number of jobs there that they've kept and added at Whirlpool because of the president's trade policies. Manufacturing is roaring in our state, in the state of Ohio, because of the actions the Trump-Pence administration has taken. It was great that the vice president pointed that out. They're lying about the fracking, and they're lying about so many other things. And then when they won't lie, they just won't give you an answer. Like last night when the vice president repeatedly asked her, are you guys going to pack the court? We know that they are, but they won't answer it. Just like they won't put out a list of their Supreme Court nominees, their list that they'll choose from, like the President of the United States did. They won't put it out because they are so afraid of the radical left in their party. They won't put out a list. They won't tell you that they're going to pack the court, because if they say they're not going to pack the court, or if they put out a list, it won't be good enough for the left.